I'm starting to accept players to play. It's 70 plus 15 for me and 20 plus 15 for the opponents. We will see. We hope to see a very interesting game. Let's start. Okay, I will make to see only the board. And here we go. Here we go. Okay, hopefully everything is good. Let's start. Knight f3 in first game. Okay, how to do auto switch? It's better because like we don't lose time. Knight f3. Let's play c4 in this game. Already we have 6 viewers. Welcome everyone. Knight f3. In some games I want to play c4. Let's play some e4. Knight f3. E4. I will play d4, d4. In some games I'm black. Okay, let's start with Sicilian. Here with Pierce defense. Okay, so, here my opponent played c4. Let's try c5. Here I will try knight f6, e4. Once again knight f6, knight f6. And here I will play d6, d6, d5. Okay, right now there is 23 online games. Let's see. Okay, my opponent played knight c6 here, d4. Okay. Hopefully I will not lose on time. I remember in previous simultaneous, which was like approximately 1 year ago, I lost on time in some games, so I little bit increased time for myself. I will play knight f6 here. I will choose my favorite opening knight off here, knight f3, knight c6. Here I will choose d6, knight f6, g3 I will choose. Okay, my opponent is going for some interesting stuff. I will choose here knight f6. I want to play g6. Let's play d4, c4. I will play g6. Let's play knight f6. Let's play d5 and challenging the knight. It's a little bit strange move order to play as my opponent allows me to be very active. On the center, I will play here knight f6. Let's play bishop g4 here. This time I will go bishop b5. Here I will go g6. Okay, my opponent chooses Jobava London system. Let's play c6. Here I will go London system. London system once again. Okay, my opponent chooses London system. I will choose c5. Here I will play c4. I can play knight c6 here. I want to fianchetto my bishop here with g3. Let's choose Italian. Bishop g7. I will take this one. Here I want to play bishop g5 system, which is very interesting. I will take this one. Here I want to play immediately queen b3 and challenging the b7 pawn. Okay, we already have 8 viewers. Welcome everyone. g6. I will go bishop f5 here. Okay, knight c6. Continuing to develop. Bishop g7, bishop g2. Here knight f6 is a little bit strange move as they are allowing me to challenge the center immediately. Let's play this one. Here I will fight for the center with c5. Bishop b5 a6 is a little bit strange move, so I will take it. I want to play knight c3 here. Here I will play e3, c4. I will play d5. Bishop b5 check with tempi. Bishop g2. Here I want to play c3, e3. I can play e6. Here I can play bishop g4. Bishop g4 once again. He plays knight b4. I would say very premature movements of the knight. I can play c4 here. And here I want to play e6. Okay, I will develop my knight. We'll develop bishop. Here bishop g5. Bishop g4 once again. Knight d5. Of course, I need to regain the pawn. Please, someone wrote me in the stream that if everything is good, if my voice is good, I will castle. Or you can ask any question you want. I will make castle here. Let's play c4. Let's play castle. Okay, my opponent plays knight f6. Let's play d3. I will play solid. Here e3. I will play knight c6. d5. I will play knight to c3. Okay, I will play d3. Knight c3. Bishop b5 is a little bit strange move as they are moving piece twice. I can play some active move like queen b6, knight d5. You want to play this g4 move and gaining some attack, so I can play h5 here. Knight c6. Here knight f6 is possible. h4. He plays c6. Very interesting move. He wants to play some gambit style game. Let's play. Knight f3. I want to play, let's say, some solid play. Is e6, e3. Here I would make castle. Okay, castle. I want to little bit harass the bishop with b4. I will take this knight for weakening d4 pawn. I want to give check with tempi. Bishop b5. I will continue to develop with e6. Bishop c6 I will take simply. Here I can play knight c3. Bishop f5. He wants to play knight c2. Okay, one move ago I would play queen a4 here. I didn't see it. I missed it, but now I can play queen a4. Here I want to develop. I will play knight c3. Knight c3 once again, continuing to develop. And I will develop my knight to c6 to challenge d4 pawn, central pawn. He wants to challenge my bishop. Let's play bishop h5. Bishop b5, I will develop to e7. Here I think I can collect the pawn here simply. Let's take it. Okay, now in this game I'm over the piece up. c6. I can play knight c3 move. Knight bd2. I want to play bishop d6. Here I want to play b6. Queen e2. What to do here? I want to challenge center immediately, so let's play c4. Bishop d3, I will go bishop g4 once again. Yeah, let's develop. Castle, I will go castle 2. After bishop e7, I want to play rook e1 with idea of pushing e4. d5, he allows me to jump to e5 or d4. I want to jump to d4, which is more active. Okay, he's losing tempi. Let's play e6, bishop g4. I will try to kick this bishop, and here he is attacking to my pawn already, so I want to protect this pawn in some way. Let's take this, and I will plan to play bishop e3, or I can play bishop e3 immediately. Okay, b6, I will go rook c1, e5, I want to play d3. Queen f3, I can go for castle. Bishop d6, interesting move. I think it gives me right to play Queen b3, maybe it's too early. Let's play knight d5. Castle, I want to play, let's say, rook c1 type of move. Let's go knight d4. Let's not go for early endgame. Here I want to uh, destroy the pawn structure of the opponent with knight d4 move, and in case of knight d4 we have d5. Bishop c6. Strange move a little bit for me because this bishop could be very active on d3. Let's take bishop g3 he plays. I will go knight g7 supporting my knight. Queen e3, interesting. I will go knight d7 and protect my knight. Bishop b7. I will play. I will take it. Bishop b3. I will go knight bd7. Here e4. Bishop g4. He's trying to harassing my knight, but no problem. I can play c3 for stopping d4 ideas. Okay, he plays b3, little bit weakening move. C3 would improve the pawn structure. Let's take. Okay, here I want to play rook c1, b3. I will go g6. Here e5 takes knight c6. I will play here. Let's go rook e1, bishop c5. I want to play bishop g5. Maybe I missed queen b6. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's challenge the b7 pawns. Queen b3, knight d5. What to play here? He is attacking to my c6 pawn. I have probably a few ways to defend against it. Let's play queen b6. Here I won't take e5. Okay, I can take one more pawn. d5. Here he plays queen e2. I will finish my development, this castle. C takes d4, I want to play bishop b4, and now I have bishop c3 ideas. ef5, knight c6, I will go a4, knight d5. Okay, I think simply I can play bishop e2. Here I want to play c5, just making my knight stronger, bishop g7, e6. After e6, what can I play? Knight c3, let's go. Bishop b7, d4, knight d4, bc6. I feel like this automatic system gives me all the same games, so I cannot react to against all games, I would say. Or my opponent's thinking. I don't know. He is playing d5, very brave move, but I think I can take and push e5. Long castle, very brave guy, but he is hanging a pawn on d4. Let's take it. I will play b5 here, bishop b4. Let's challenge the center with c5 move. He's playing e6 and preparing d5, very logical. I will play knight f3, bishop d5, very surprising move for me. That he doesn't want to keep a pair of bishops. Let's take it. Queen b3, b6. Okay, my aim is already successful as I managed to weaken the pawn structure. Let's go knight c3. Here I will go knight d4. Knight d4 he plays, interesting move. I will go bishop e7. Here take. I will just continue to develop. e5. I want to play e3, just cutting this bishop. Okay, he's going like this. And now I have right to play knight g5 to using the pin. I will go castle 2. Knight d2, I want to increase pressure with knight c6. Knight d7, he wants to push c5, so how can I stop it? I will play b4. Queen c2, I want to play bishop b7, knight a4. Just I can play some queen b5 type of move. Okay, queen c7, he allows me to play c5 because he cannot play bishop b7. I have knight f7 or knight g6 move, so I am forcing him to take, and pair of bishop advantage I will get. d5 I will take, f3, e4 I will go knight d4. Here I want to take free pawn. I will go knight d7. Here bishop d3. Queen d7, little bit strange move, putting the queen under attack, so I will use it. Knight d4. I will go d3. Bishop c4. Very unfortunately, my opponent is hanging pawn on c2. Knight b3. He understood that if he would take, I would take his knight, and because of this pin. And here I will play d3. My opponent played b3, very logical move to strengthening the place of knight. But I will play bishop a6, and now I am threatening queen f1. Here I will play e5. c3, little bit strange move. My pawn on d4 was weak, so he could try to attack it, but he doesn't try. Queen c7, he is trying to regain the pawn, but I have right to keep this pawn with b4. I will push d4. I will continue to develop. Queen e7, immediately losing probably. I can play knight f3, gf3, and rook e8 moves probably. So let's take bc3, knight d7, interesting type of play. I want to play b3, just trying to improve my bishop from e3. Queen d2, I will take the rook, bishop e5. Here I will take knight c3. I want to put my knight to c5. Queen f3, I will go g6 and just overprotecting my f5 pawn. After b3, I want to play rook c8, rook e1. He saw my threat with queen f1, so he doesn't allow it. Let's put my rook to active d8, but maybe f7 will be weaker, so I want to put this rook to d8. Queen e3. Okay, let's activate the rook with put the rook to open file. He took gf3. In this case, I will go rook a8 simply, d5 knight d4, and here I will continue to develop my pieces. Let's play bishop b4. Now my threat will be bishop c3. I will go back, cd5. Here I believe I can play bishop c3 move, and I think now then my knight will be undisputed on c5. Let's play here. What to play here? Interesting position. Let's take knight d4. I will take 2. Here rook c3, bishop b2. So I will go. Can I play c5 move? Knight c5, bishop c5, dc5, and then what? This is the interesting part of question. Let's play knight f4, which is way more active. f6. We want to challenge my center. Let's play d4. a3 he plays. At very least, I see bishop f3 move. That after bishop f3, a b4, I can take bishop g2. This seems very promising, in my opinion. Let's go. Okay, he plays like this. I will take. After e d5, how can I challenge the position? Maybe c d5 wasn't that accurate. But okay, I already played it, so no, there is no need to regret about it. Just continue to play. What to play here? I will go I will go d3, trying to play e4. Okay, my opponent is going for endgame. Let's go. Here rook e8, e takes d4. Okay, I cannot take because of this rook, but no problem. I can firstly activate my pieces, finishing my development. Bishop f3 he took. This was a little bit strange, as after h3 he didn't took and then he took, but no problem. I will go for castle, finishing my development, and here I want to play some active move like knight b4. Queen d6, I will go castle, c takes d4. Let's go for endgame, which is better for me. I will go castle. b3 is trying to play bishop b2 and trapping my knight, but okay, it's not big problem, I would say. And here I want to play knight d6. e8, let's take. And with this g6 move, he allows me to play queen f6 and making his life harder, I would say. Bishop b7. I will go b5 because after bishop b4 check, even he makes my castle impossible, but no problem as I stop c5, which is way more important. So it's better. Let's play rook d8. Here I guess I can take knight d5 here. A before I will take g2. I want to play knight d7 here. I will go queen to e2. Bishop a6, I want to push d5. Bishop g4. I will play bishop g5 and also pinning the knight. Rook g8, he is already threatening my knight, so I will go bishop b2 to protect. Bishop g4. I will play rook c1, and now my threat is bishop f6, knight e4. Castle. After castle, how to play, how to continue here. Let's play maybe knight to d5 to jump to f4. b6, okay, very logical move. Here I guess I can take, and after take I can put my bishop to d4, which is very strong there. Rook d1. Okay, now I need to continue my development, but whenever my bishop enters to the game, now b7 it can be hung, so I need to be careful. But b2 also hanging, so let's play bishop d7. gf. I want to play active, so I will play g4. Rook h2. He's trying to trap my bishop. So I have queen g5 choice, which is first one, and maybe the best one. Also, I can take and bishop e4, which is also very possible. I will try this one and escaping my bishop very immediately. e5 here, my opponent blunders en passant possibility. I will take with knight here. I will take pawn, knight d4, bishop b1. Okay, knight d7. He also wants to develop the pieces, but this position must be. Some people are saying they are waiting for the Simul, but I already started to Simul, but you wasn't in time probably there, so that's the reason that I couldn't. That's the reason that you couldn't join. Maybe next time. I will play queen g4, let's play active. Here I will put my bishop to d4, and after bishop g7 I will play queen f3. Bishop d6 he took. Let's look back. He plays castle. Let's play knight c5, knight f6. I will go for active play with e4, rook c1, and if I am not mistaken, my opponent misses this knight e2 idea. But wait a minute. After knight e2, rook e2, queen e2, takes, knight c6. My opponent may be trying to trick me with rook d7, knight d7, rook e7, and bishop a3 at last moment. So need to be careful. Maybe I have some bishop g5 intermediate move, so it works. Let's go. Knight e4. Okay, he doesn't allow me develop my knight from d2. How to solve this problem? Let's go queen d3 and prepare knight d2. Castle. I feel like I can play bishop b5 comfortably. I will go to continue to harass bishop with h4. Knight c6. I guess with this move he allows me to take d5. If I am not mistaken, because knight d5 and I don't see anything problematic. Queen h3. He allows me to take bishop c3. King f1. Someone already resigned. I want to see who. We will see. Here, let's play queen d1. I will play king to e2 here. Knight d5, I will go queen d5, and with this exchange, he will not be able to take my knight anymore. I will go d5, rook e1, I will go rook d7, h4, I will take this one. Bishop d3, he protects the c2, but I will take. And now I can go h5, knight d4, b2. I will go queen e5, I'm going for instant attack. Queen e1, he doesn't want to exchange, but I will play, let's say, knight to c2 and escaping my knight here. I will go knight f4, rook f5. I want to play rook c4 here. e5. He's trying to open the game and attacking to my king. And also he's planning queen g4 ideas. So it's a reasonable move. So I will go long castle. And here my intermediate move was bishop g5, because in case of rook d7 he can take, and bishop h3 and pinning my boss rook, so bishop g5. Bishop b4. I will go h4. This time I will take it. Queen a5. Okay, he's challenging my knight, so I need to be careful. Okay, I have choice of just stop the bishop. So let's do it. Here I will take rook d2. He's simply protecting, but I can go. Okay, bishop e4 would be a little bit blunder because of allowing queen e4. So let's double the rooks. Knight g3, I will go a5, queen e6. He plays. I will play knight c6, a4. He's making weakness for himself, which is interesting move for me. I will play queen e7, queen e2. I will escape my knight here, castle, bishop a3. I want to play bishop e5 and setting mate for him. And here my move will be rook c8, if I am not mistaken. Rook c8. b3, I will double my rooks here. And after queen e7, I will try to develop more pieces with knight bd2. Here, knight c7. I will play queen e5 and centralize my queen and attacking to c3 pawn. Knight d7. I will take with king, maybe. Or maybe with knight. I will take with knight and then reroute my knight to c4, which is very dangerous square. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. Here I will play c7. I will play knight g5. Bishop g6. Bishop c5. He is attacking to f2. Let's develop to bishop to e3. Or f4 maybe. Okay, here he allows me knight f3 and finishing the game. I will go knight a4. Okay. This bishop d3 is very interesting move, but he allows me knight b4, but he has bishop h7, king h8, and I will trap his bishop. Okay, I will take this. And here we are mating in 3 moves. So this is h3, king h3, queen f3, king h1, and bishop f6. I will go here queen to c2. Queen d1, I want to play these active moves. Queen h4. Knight a7, I will enter my rook to very active place, which is c2. Here I will play castle. Let's play queen d1, knight b3, take, take. Here I can take it and go for endgame. I will take this pawn. And okay, he's attacking to my pawn, so let's protect it. Queen f3, b2. I will play rook a8, and now my threat is taking rook a4. e5, I will go d5. Bishop c5. He's trying to take with f pawn and open the file, which is very interesting idea. I missed this idea a little bit, but mustn't be a big problem probably. Yes, Mr. Guvan is playing interesting way. Now I realize that I am playing against him. I need to be careful. He can be dangerous. I will develop my bishop. And here I am making checkmate. Turquoise Aden, thank you for playing and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Bishop b2. Now I have extra plenty of pieces, so let's make checkmate soon. Queen d3. I will go castle because I don't feel that it's dangerous. Rook e1, I will go bishop e5 and activate my pieces. Here, knight f6, I will play. I want to play actively. So let's play some queen c2 and then I will look for some g4 ideas. h4, I feel like I can simply play h5, queen f4. What is his plan after f3? I am curious. Here, okay, we went to endgame and let's play bishop g5. After bishop c8, I will push e6. Here, rook d2 or queen e1 first. Rook b8. Let's play c4 and fix this pawn on c5. f4. I will play rook a7 and then rook e4, I guess. King h8, bishop d6. I will play rook h1 and prepare some attack on this g file. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here I will play rook c8. Bishop d7. Let's finish the development with castle. Bishop d6. Okay. I was saying that I am interested what is his plan. Okay, he's going for some mating ideas, but I think there is not mate, so let's take the knight. Bishop a6. He is activating the bishop with tempi. Is there any possibility with knight d5? I am curious. No, there is bishop f2, which can be very dangerous. So let's play bishop g5 first. and we will see. c4. I will activate my rook, either knight d4. After knight d4, more or less I need to take, yeah? Let's take. Here I will go for checkmating ideas, and I will go rook ec1 here. Here rook a d1. Okay, I will go queen c2, and all of the position must be winning as I am threatening both h7 take and taking from c6. g4. I will play e5, and here I will take rook a4 and taking b2. Okay, queen c1, and my opponent allows me to take his queen with knight d2. Okay, my opponent is offering draw here, but unfortunately I will not accept, because here after takes black's position must be much better. I will go king to f1 here simply. Okay, let's make checkmate somehow here. I will play e5 for stopping king from running from f4. Here I will take b4, b2. Let's say bishop f6, g3. And I think we are in the position which I can push on the center already with d4. Bishop b7. I will go bishop e5 and threatening checkmate. And here I managed to worsen my opponent's pawn structure with bishop g3 takes. So this e4 pawn is very weak, so let's play on it with rook f8. Here my opponent is threatening checkmate, so let's be careful with g6 move. And here I will take free piece. Knight g4. He wants to stop me from g4, but I will just push h3 first, and then g4 is unstoppable. Let's go here rook c8. I will take the queen. And after queen g4, which is quite brave move, I will push h5. Here I want to play knight d5, bishop c2. I will double on the file. Okay, Mr. Guman played castle. Let's go castle. After knight b5, let's play move like queen a6, bishop f6. This is critical moment. I need to have something here, but let's see if I have or not. Maybe I need to play some silent move like f4. Just going forward. Queen h4. Okay, how to reply here? I will go queen h3 check first. Here after king f1, I guess simply I can play bishop g1 type of move, bishop g1 type of move. Because if king f2, queen h4, I don't know what to play there. So let's play bishop to g1. I will take pawn. Here I will take the bishop, and I will push g4 here. Here let's play king g7. After bishop c3, which is clever move, I will take rook c3. I will play e4. And here I will play queen b3 move. Okay, bishop e4 is very interesting move, and something for sure must be there. I'm not sure what. I will take the bishop out because it's quite annoying. After bishop e5, okay, I missed that bishop pawn is hanging on e5, but no problem. His king still have some difficulties, so I will try to use it. Knight a3. My opponent defending very well, so I missed this move. What to do here? Let's play rook c7. Here after a3 I will play knight d3. King d2 I want to play I want to play knight b6, but it allows queen f6, which is a little bit annoying for me. No problem, let's go. f5, he's trying to run out of any danger. I will push one more. Here knight f6. I will take this pawn here, and here I had an idea to reroute my knight to e5. Rook a3, now I have uh, all comfort to push f5 and trying to going for e4 pawn. Knight d7, and after knight d7 I can go king h1 with the idea of pushing f4. Okay, he took d5 too. I will go rook c5 and doubling on the file. Queen e4, and let's play. Okay, how to play? Let's play queen g3, king h8, and rook g1 is just winning, yeah? Knight d7, I will push more. Queen h4, which is not dangerous at all, in my opinion. I can just develop my pieces. Rook c8, I can play knight a6, gh5. Very reasonable move. I will take this. Bishop f5, let's play queen c5, as we know that with extra material we can exchange the pieces. And here I can play d5, a4. I will play bishop to a6. King e7, I will play knight d5 check, queen c2. I will push g6 here, opening more game for myself. And here I want to take actually, but after takes, knight d5, cd5, queen c5, bishop e2. I am not so happy with this position, so let's look for the better one. Also, I can take and play bishop f3. Let's play. I will play e3 here. Here, let's play ef, queen e5. Okay, he's attacking to my bishop. So let's go bishop f3, g6. Okay, I managed to weaken his position a lot. So now let's use it with queen b3. Now I am threatening queen d5. King f4. Okay, he wants to checkmate himself somehow. I will play h6 to prepare g5. Bishop f8 he plays, took my rook, no problem. I will go rook d4. Here, let's double c file. And after queen f6, yes, as I played, I want to play bishop f3. Do you have any questions? Like, I want to ask to my viewers that you can ask any questions about the positions, what's my plans, like, or you can ask some general questions. I would be happy to see you active in chat. Okay, h6. Mr. Guvan is trying to force me to take, so I have no choice already. Queen e7. There is not any problem to take d5 pawn in my opinion. Queen d8. Let's play rook e1 and kick the bishop. Queen f6. I will go knight c4 check first. Knight d4. Okay. Let's go rook a1. Rook g1. He's threatening checkmate. Let's be careful. I will go queen h6. Bishop e6. I will play e5 and taking this knight. Why not? F e6. I will go f4. I want to continue to play actively. And here after rook g1, I think it's just a resignable situation. Okay, I already have 3 wins. I don't know which players resigned already. I am curious about this. I will play knight d5. Here He wants to attack to e7 pawn in case of I take it, so I will play e6 simply. I will take with this rook. Rook e6, I will play b4 to prepare b5. Rook e4. How to undermine this position? Maybe I want to play rook d6 and then rook b6, rook b4. Why not? Let's try. Queen d6. Very stubborn move. That in case of bishop g7 type of move, I would take rook d5, so he plays queen d6. Let's play rook c1. Knight g1. I will go bishop to d6, f5. I will just take this one first. Knight is bishop b6, but he allows me to take free rook, so let's take it. And here I will. Do I have any fast checkmate? I can see 4, so let's play queen e5. Queen c3, let's take it. And here he allows me to checkmate him in soon. I will play g5, and after king f5, knight g6, he cannot stop checkmate with rook e5. Very sad checkmate, I would say. Okay, knight d2, I will go rook to d1 and forcing him to take on c4. And here, after knight g6, I will pre-move checkmate with rook e5. And thank you for participating. And I wish you good luck in your next games and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. So let's continue. Here I will play knight g5 with the idea of jumping to f7, d5. I can just play bishop d3, rook f2. I think e4 is excellent square for my bishop. King e7. I will play rook c6. And here my rook is hanging, so let's already protect it. Rook f8, here a4. I will go knight e5. Bishop g3 is not dangerous. I can play simply rook e3. King h8. After king h8, I want to extend my situation on the center, so let's play e5 or not. Not easy decision. I will play e5, but let's go. Okay, he played bishop d3 here, but it allows me to play knight a2 followed by knight c3. So let's go. Rook e8. I will go rook to fe1 maybe. Not easy position to handle, honestly. Let's play king g2 and then I will prepare e3 at some moment. Okay, here I will go knight to c5 maybe. Okay, I will take bishop d5, rook b1. He wants to take my pawn, so I thought I can play b5. But let's be careful. Let's be careful. There is queen c6. There is queen c6. Okay. Okay, in this case I will take the pawn and we will see. Okay, queen f6 has happened. How to make more problems. I will play knight h7 and double attack. I will bring my rook to h5, which is very useful. Here knight c3. Queen d1. Interesting try, but I am not forced to take it. So let's take bishop f5. Knight c4 I will take here. Queen f4 is trying to stop me from checkmate, but it's just lost of the queen. Bishop f4 I will play rook h3. Rook g8 I will go rook c1. g5 I will take with tempi. Here let's take with tempi. Okay, he's playing very calmly, but now I will create more problems with rook e1. Rook d8, reasonable move. Finally, I can play rook f1, and now I can plan some knight d5 ideas. Okay, he is playing queen e7. Let's go queen f3, and I am going for checkmating ideas. And here in this position, it's also mate in 2. Let's finish this game and then going for next ones. And here queen h5 is checkmate. Thank you for coming, participating, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Thanks a lot, and good luck in your next games. So let's continue. Queen a5 he took. I just missed this one. I forgot about a5 pawn, but no problem. Position is anyway very good, so I can concentrate on my play on king side. Gf5 I can play just g3 for threatening rook d1. And here I want to play queen a5, but firstly I need to be careful about rook g7. So let's play g6. Rook fc1. Okay, how to solve problem of this b7 hanging? Because now it's red, actually. Not easy position to play, honestly. I made many weaknesses, unfortunately. Let's give one check and we will see. Okay, he took gh4, but he gives his queen. Very interesting. Rook g2, I will go for rook c7, and now I am threatening some checkmate. Bishop d3. Here I will go king g8. Knight d4. After knight d4, let's get rid of this knight with knight c6. g6, I will go rook to d7. Here he plays bishop d6. My opponent is really very stubborn. Is bishop d6. If in case of bishop g7, I would play rook e6 and checkmate him, but he doesn't allow it. Okay, let's try to find the way of tricking him. Queen d5 not possible because of bishop h2. Tricky. Not easy position to play, honestly. Let's play g3 and threaten queen d5. Knight d7, he is just without the queen. Let's take on d4. He's like just allowing my dream uh, dream threat with knight d4. d4 is mistake. Here I can take queen f6. Can I push simply h4 h5? Why not? King f3. King f3 is very brave move actually, and I want to find a way of to defend this pawn, because if rook comes to b7, then I can be checkmated very easily. My king is weak actually, so let's be careful here. I will play queen a5, and I have idea which I will say now. Queen h5, I will take this pawn. Here take bishop. Let's take it. And here after queen h6, I want to stay in this position a little bit. I think it will be checkmated very soon, so we can stay there. He played rook g6. Let's take it. He will be checkmated very soon. Let's see. fg6 I can take with bishop, and after knight f8 I can play bishop h7 and knight h7, queen g7 is checkmate. Thank you for participating, and wishing good luck to your next your games, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. I will go for next game. Here he allows me to take queen h5. After e4, I don't see any problem to take this pawn. Here he doesn't allow me to checkmate, but let's bring the rook to the game with king e2, knight g8. I will go bishop d2, rook d8. I want to play a little bit tactical with e7 move, bishop c1. I will take this rook. This f4 I will just take. Queen g5. Let's play e takes d5 and threaten checkmate. Here I will go bishop c4, and here I want to play queen to a5. I guess I can play, or let's be careful about bishop g6 moves. Opponents can be very tricky actually, so let's be careful. So he's going for checkmating, I guess, so let's be careful how to stop it. Just play queen f6. f6, he wants to prepare a e5, but let's play knight c5. Knight c6 I will take with rook. Queen e5. I will just protect my pawn. Here, let's just bring the rook to the game. Rook b7, he allows me knight d2, and the idea after king d2, queen e6. I calculated when I play queen d2 check. Interesting idea. I will play h5 here. Queen f5, I will take just the f7 pawn. Okay, he's soulmate, unfortunately. Knight f6, okay, he's coming very hard for the attack. I want to play just king h8. Rook e8. Okay, he just wants to hide the king, but he allows me rook d5. Here, queen a6. Here what to do. Let's play queen to d1, and I want to prepare rook d6. Queen e7. Maybe he's attacking to b7 pawn, or also f7, which I now realized can be disaster for me. Let's play rook c7. Queen b6. I will play queen f4, which is much more active place for many threats. And here I will play rook a7. And this is also checkmate in 2, so let's stop this game there. I will give check, and after king d7, rook c7 is checkmate. Let's see. Thank you for participating, and I wish you good luck in your next games, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Queen f5. Let's pin the bishop with rook f3. Queen b4. Okay, I will take free bishop. c4, and I want just to take. Okay, he's playing very bravely. I will just take the rook. Knight e7. Mr. Guven is coming for knight f5. I will play bishop g4, and here I want to activate my bishop. This time I will go knight h4. Here, okay, rook c8. I will go king to h2. Rook h6 is going for some checkmating ideas, so let's be defensive with h3. After queen c6, I feel like I can just take one more pawn. Bishop f5 is threatening e5 at some point. How can I deal with this? Firstly, I feel like I can kick the rook from d file. Bishop d6. Interesting move, honestly. I need to be here. I need to be a little bit careful, and position will be winning soon. Let's be tactical with knight e4. After queen e5, king d8, I can play then queen b2. Knight e4. Rook e8. I will activate my final piece to the game. Knight f5. I will play knight to e2. King f7. I think it's already winning after rook d6. King f8. I will go rook d7 and threaten checkmate. Queen e5. How can I play here? I want to play f5, just activating the rook and starting to defend g7 pawn. So why not? Why not? Queen e8. I will go rook ac1. Rook d2. I will play rook b6. Queen e5. I will go king d2. Here I want to play rook c5. And okay, he's defending his knight, but now queen f6 is unstoppable. Let's activate the rook. e5. Okay, my opponent is very tricky actually. But I can take it because after all takes b8 is hanging. So let's go. Bishop e3. Very clever move by Mr. Guvan. Very clever move. I missed this one. Bishop f5, bishop d2, and c1 is under attack. So how to deal with this move? Bishop e3, little bit annoying already. So maybe I need to just defend it with queen. Queen e5, I will take it. Queen d4. I can play move like b5. Queen e5 here. Here queen f3, and it's already checkmate in a few moves. I will go queen d5 check. Here I will go bishop f5, queen e4, d2. I will come my rook to f2, and let's stay in this game a little bit for a while. I already won in 10 games. Some of my opponents is resigned already. Thanks everyone for participating. Now we are ongoing. We have only 13 games ongoing. So we will see. Okay, my opponent is thinking, so let's switch for another game. Bishop b3. Let's activate the rook. King g8, I can play rook d7. Here I will go king h2 simply, and I am winning in a few moves. Here I will go d4, h4. My opponent is going for some attack. How to deal with this? Let's go knight a2. And here, okay, Mr. Guvan is increasing pressure, so let's take it. Here king h3. I will take here. Rook f8. I will play b4. Queen e4 I will take and play rook c6. Let's stay in there a little bit. And now my next moves will be like, I am 2 pawns up, and this must be very easy technical winning. So let's go for next game. Okay, I am very close to checkmate, so it's just one move, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go. Bishop b7, I will go rook c1. I will push e6, queen f5. I want to take dc, and then knight jumps to d4. Here I will take. Okay. Let's make my bishop free. And here I can take the rooks simply. Let's keep check. I want to go queen to d6 here, or no? It seems useless a little bit. Let's go queen f4, which is more dangerous. I will go b4, rook e1, here b4. Okay, let's stay in this board. I will play rook g2. And here queen f5, rook f3, queen f3 is the last moves. And it's checkmate. Thank you for participating and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. And I wish you good luck. And here e5, he allows me to push d5 for making queen. I will give check, and this game also checkmate in a few moves. Queen e5 I will go. I will take rook I will play rook d4 and rook h4 is next. So let's stay in this game also for a while. If g5, I have queen f6, king h5, and rook h4, gh4, g4. Interesting checkmate. But he plays queen g5. Let's give check. Here, I will go simply queen e7. And at some point, I will force him to play king h5. When his moves are finishing, I will play a4, f3, and some random move, and queen g5 is checkmate as a whispering move. So thank you for participating. Licious nickname Prokiamo. I wish you good luck in your next games. See you in next simultaneous exhibitions. And this is all of these. There is 11 games ongoing. My opponent saw my tactic is queen b2, so he goes to bishop a3, but already this position also winning. Rook e8. Here I will take bishop d5, f6. I want to keep this both pawns. I will go knight b4 here. And here, Oğuz Bashar, thank you for participating, and this is checkmate with queen g2. And I wish you good luck and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Here c takes d5. Okay, he's already threatening c5, so let's be careful. Maybe let's exchange the queens with queen f4. Queen f2. I will take and push b4. Let's take. Okay, Mr. Güven is being very tricky. After f5, queen f1, rook f1, rook f1, knight g1. I must be survived, I hope. But yeah, today Mr. Güven is very tricky, actually. Let's see how I can survive this position. I will play queen c7 here b4, d5. Very interesting decision by my opponent, and a tricky move which I missed completely. I need to take, it's forced. Queen g7. Let's harass the bishop with queen e6. Here I will take d6. Okay, let's stay in a little bit in Mr. Güven game. Let's stay a little bit. I will take rook f1, knight g1, and we will see. Okay, he's beating me in simultaneous exhibitions 2-1 with 2-1 score. It's too strong opponent. c4. So in this position I need to survive my knight. So let's play some h3 type of move. Just try to play king h2 and then knight f3. I want to stay a little bit in this game because it's interesting to me, honestly. King h2 and then I will play knight f3. Rook f2, queen e3, knight f3 is the idea. Still not easy position because you can play rook f2 then. Very tricky, very tricky. After rook f2, maybe knight e2 is even better because like I don't allow the rook double on second rank. Let's say knight e2 there is c3 actually. c3, queen d3 maybe, rook e1, knight d4. This must be enough. Let's go knight d2. And let's little bit focus on other games. I will play h6. Here I want to... How I want to play in this position? I will go king f8 because anyway I need king very close to the position. I will take rook c2 here. Here a6. I will go for checkmate in this game. Okay, my opponent's threatening bishop d6 at some point. But I can simply push d7, yeah, right? I will go rook c2. Let's take the pawn. We already have 14 wins. Some people also resigned. Thank you. Thanks all for joining. I will remove queen g7 because then I want to push h7, h8, and with next queen I will checkmate simply bishop f3. I will go one more closer. And here I don't see any reason to push f4. Why not here? Just f4, f3, f2 is the idea. Let's go for next game. King h2. And here is checkmate, so let's stay in this game. Rook g6, and after queen g7, it's checkmate. Thank you for joining, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Wish you all good luck, and I hope you are learning something from these games with me. Okay, it's pre-move already, so I will go next position. Rook c2, reasonable move. And I think I have right to exchange the rooks because all of his pawns are on the light square, so my bishop can attack his pawns very easily. I will play queen g7. I will go rook to h2. Queen f7, I can just take bishop. Here bishop c8, h7. Okay, Mr. Guven is very tricky. Today he is very tricky. At this d4 move I completely missed. I hope I can make draw against him today. Okay, he's threatening d3, and so I must take knight d6. Let's go f3. King f2, I want to simply take, and here queen g7 is checkmate. I pre-moved it, but in this simultaneous exhibition, simultaneous features, maybe these pre-moves are not working. So let's do it again. So this game is also finishing. Thank you for joining. Here I need to activate my king. It's very important. Okay, I will go one move forward too with rook b7, a7. Here rook d7, there is bishop c5, so let's take with knight. And here, yeah, critical game. How to not to lose in this position. I will take this queen c4, rook f2, and maybe going for some perpetual check. Here, let's push f2, e7. And of course, I don't want to allow opponent's king to be developed, so I need to play king c5 or king e5, which one to choose. Otherwise, he will play king d4 and he's completely okay. Maybe let's play king e5, king d3, and f5, g5, g4. Let's try this one. I will play king g4. Here, let's take the pawn. Rook c2 is trying to stop my queen comes to second rank. So let's harass the rook. Here h8. I will go h4. Here I will play knight d3. And this one I need to be a little bit precise, and this is just winning. Let's make just window for the king just for safety. Okay, here how to play. Position is actually very dangerous. I will play queen e6 and hope for perpetual. I will take this check. Here, let's go queen to d7, and it's mate into already. Let's stay there in this game. Queen d7 and queen d4 on next move is checkmate. Khan 33-35. Thank you for joining, and thank you for participating, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions, and I am wishing you good luck in your next games. So already we have 16 wins, 7 game is going, and now this is after this game there is 6. Okay, my opponent still thinking, so maybe let's switch to the another games. King c6, let's create another passer with g4. Here I will take queen c4, king d3. He wants to enter with king. So I want to choose to push my pawns at least. I will play king h1, and here, okay, he's missing knight g5, and I am taking his queen out, and I am completely safe. Rook f2, okay, he wants to mate me checkmate, make me checkmate. Let's play king g1. Here I will push h5. Here let's go g5. King a3. I wanted to play rook c6 for a little bit, for a second, but then I saw queen f8 is just checkmate. So let's play b5 and trying to play b4. Rook a2, I will push more, and queen d4 is checkmate. Thank you for participating, and here I will play king h1, king g3. We already have only 5 minutes ongoing. This time I am going with 100% for now. Little bit crucial, but what to do? I want to play fairly. Let's play g5, and here I will take bishop e5. Okay, it seems like position is going for draw, so I want to offer draw for Mr. Guvan. Thank you for playing, it was interesting. Hopefully he doesn't want to beat me. Yes, we agreed. Thank you for playing. We have only 4 games ongoing. Let's play king g4. Only 4 games. I will just make queen. Why not? Okay, let's try to checkmate. And I will play knight to f6 here. And rook e7 is checkmate. Ali Chinar 3542. Thank you for participating, and wish you good luck in your next games, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Thanks a lot. Here, king g7. I can play knight g4 check, and I will gain the rook in next few moves. We have only 3 games ongoing, and g3. Okay, this is my most stubborn opponent, I would say. And it's not easy to win this game actually. Let's see. I can try to play bishop d7 and force him to play b5, but he can play a5 also, which I don't want to face. Maybe I can try to play bishop a6, bishop f1 idea, and then g4. It seems reasonable. Okay, here he lets me to play knight h6. Maybe I start with rook d8 first. Okay, b5. b5, I am happy. I am happy to see this move because of the b5 now. I managed to fix more pawns on the light square, so I am happy about this thing. So my plan can be now bishop c8, bishop d7, bishop e8, bishop f7, and then h5 maybe. Let's go for this. King b4. I will go queen c2, and then my next idea will be queen c3, and here knight h6 is checkmate. RDM 156, thank you for joining. and wish you good luck in your next games. And if I'm not mistaken, you was watching me in the stream. Thank you for watching, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. And here we have only 2 games ongoing. Okay, here my opponent has 1 minute, so let's stay in this game. Let's wait for his decision. Now my idea is just to play queen c3 and just checkmating the king as soon as possible. Or starting with a5 can be more reasonable, as it makes king more vulnerable. I'm very surprised that today my connection is good enough for this simultaneous. So okay, this is checkmate in 2. Firstly, I want to give rook b8 check, and then next move I will play queen a2, and my opponent resigned. Thank you for playing, and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. I wish you all of you good luck. And we have left with only last final game. And now this is my most stubborn uh, opponent today. I am quite sure that this position is winning, but my opponent managed to give a strong fight today. So I need to show some better, uh, let's say, technique yet still. I am waiting for my opponent's decision. Let's see how it goes. We have only 3 minutes, but he's a little bit unlucky that everyone finished, so I am only concentrating against him. I will continue with my plan to play bishop e8, bishop f7, which is very reasonable. And then I will try to push maybe h5, g4, or h5, f4 maybe. I will choose when I arrive to this position. Viewers dropped to already to 3 viewers. Yes, maybe all of the lost players don't want to watch. It's understandable. Let's play bishop e8. Continuing with plan. Okay, king d3. I will play bishop f7, he will play king f3, king c4, back. How to finish this game? I will go h5. Why not? Okay, my opponent plays h4. He pushes the position himself. Okay, things are getting interesting. He wants to fix my pawn on h5, so that this one is quite reasonable decision by him. Maybe I made mistake a little bit with h5. I would just play bishop f7, king c4, and bishop h5, bishop d1. So this one maybe was a little bit mistake with h5. I played a little bit faster. So after h4, how to fix my mistake? f4 I cannot play because of the bishop f3. h5 is very weak. gh4 is very similar, so I need to play g4. Okay, maybe I just missed this position. It's already seems like a draw. It's already seems like a draw. Bad technique by me. h5 was mistake quite. Let's see if I have something. I will try to find. Okay, let's try some tricks. Yes, I will play bishop g6. If h5, I have f4, I guess. So king c4 seems like the best move for him. Okay, he plays. I hope he's not in stream. So okay, how can I do something in this position? g4, let's say. Bishop h1, you need to wait. Bishop f7. And after all waits, this f4, g4, king f4, king d4, king d3, d6, bishop d5, bishop d7. Anyway, I need to go g4, so no need to calculate, I guess. At least I feel like this. Let's go g4. He will wait with bishop h1, bishop g2, and let's see if I can do something or not. I will go here like bishop e8. Okay, he needs to play bishop g2 and I will play bishop g6. Maybe I have some more interesting ideas. Okay, let's play bishop g6 and I need to give tempo for him. First, after bishop h1, I will play bishop f7, bishop g2, bishop e8, and bishop d7. I gave one tempo because of the bishop g2, I can push f4 comfortably. This is important. I think it should be winning. Because of the f4, g4, king f4, he cannot push d6 because of king e5. Okay, he pushed it. I can just come back and after king e5, it's winning. My calculations was like king d4, king g3, let's say bishop e4, king h4, d6, g3. This must be winning. Seems like winning. But after d6, of course, I can come back and take this pawn and okay, it's winning already. It's already winning. So my opponent showed great resistance, but missed my play in the end. So he missed his chances. Let's play bishop e6, next bishop d5, and then I will push g3, g2. And this game also very close to finish. Okay, my opponent resigned. Thanks for participating. Thank you very much for participating, everyone who donated for this charity simultaneity. Thanks all for participating, for donating, for watching stream. Thanks for Mr. Güven Manay for organizing this. And that's all for today. I wish you good luck in your next chess games and see you in next simultaneous exhibitions. Have a good evening and bye bye.